afternoon, everybody. I cannot believe, as I sat there backstage watching that tape too, that it was a mere 30 years ago when E.T. went on the air and we all stood there together in a room looking at it. I was working with Regis Philbin at the time on NBC. We were about to be fired, but didn't know it at that moment. And said, well, how can that show last? There's not enough entertainment news to fill a half hour of television every night of the week. And here we are a mere 30 years later going, we don't have time in that 22 minutes of programming to get everything on the air that we want to, because there is so much. Well, that said, I have had a fabulous run with Entertainment Tonight, and I am so pleased to be here with all of you, my fellow broadcasters today. And I want to say welcome to all of you, and thank you to so many of you who have carried Entertainment Tonight since that first year in 1981. Anyway, it is my pleasure, and I have to be honest that growing up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, I heard applause. Yes, over here, South Dakota, great. I heard you backstage. I never dreamed growing up in South Dakota of really having a big-time career in television. But that is where I started. I always did love television's ability to make people watch and listen, its ability to bring families together and communities together. I mean, television certainly made an impact on me. I always was drawn to the power of broadcast television, but little did I realize starting out my career as simultaneously a high school English teacher in Sioux Falls and starting out on a little tiny cable show that I literally set the lights and swept the floors, booked the programming, found the commercial sponsors for it, got to do the whole ball of wax. Best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't ever think then that I would be standing here before you working through Iowa and Oklahoma City, and then actually going to Hollywood to